This is crazy.
You guys are already great athletes. People look up to you as superheroes.
Stops at nothing to advocate for his son.
On a quest for a cure.
You can make someone's year by spending a minute with them.
We're gonna find Lucas the cure.
Our pick for the 2025 Young Investigator Draft. Other organizations have done it before, so why can't we?
Hey, it's Jeff. I am in Philadelphia for 24 hours, and tonight I'm gonna be at the Eagles Stadium. And I'm gonna bring my jersey and try to get on the field. And let me tell you why.
We're heading to the Uplifting Athletes Daily Conference, and I'm on a panel to talk about kind of rare disease impact. So as a rare disease dad, how am I making an impact to try to raise awareness, raise money, and help kiddos like Lucas? So there'll be up to 100 student athletes from all across the country who are interested in rare diseases, interested in making an impact. It's an awesome event, awesome organization.
Typical Jeff fashion, about 10 minutes late. It's gonna be close. Should be going on stage here in a couple minutes.
Thank you for being such a great dad to your son. I know he really appreciates everything you've done for him.
It's just nice to know that Uplifting Athletes exists and young folks like you all have the willingness and compassion to do this for children with my son. I really can't thank you all enough.
I played college football. I was a wide receiver for a team that ran the triple option, so I'm used to really hard conditions. And so it kind of prepared me to be a rare disease dad. Looking around the room, I see a ton of like pretty strong people. Raise your hands, how many people have taken creatine before? Wow, okay. Almost all of you. My son was born with something called creatine transporter deficiency. Your bodies make creatine naturally, but you guys take extra to get stronger, recover faster. But there's a transporter that takes it into the muscles and into the brain. It's called the SLC6A8 gene, and his is defective. There's one organ in the body that doesn't rest, ever, and it's your brain. It always needs an extra battery to go, and Lucas's brain doesn't get the energy it needs to function, develop, and thrive. And currently there's no cure. There's no treatment, there's no therapy. There's about 400 people in the world who are diagnosed with this, but we think it's underdiagnosed by 100-fold. There can be a silver lining. For me, this event happens and it's either a curse or a blessing. And the beautiful thing for me is I get to choose which one it is. Lucas brought faith back into my life when he was diagnosed. You know, don't get me wrong, there's some dark days and I didn't know what was going on. And then I realized, okay, there's only a few hundred people in the world. There aren't a ton of researchers doing anything. No one's gonna come save me. It's up to me. I got involved with a nonprofit called Association for Creatine Deficiencies, and then just got involved in fundraising. So I started doing these 68-mile walks for fundraising because it's the SLC6A8 gene, and I kind of kept looking for creative ways to raise awareness, again, because most people don't even know this thing exists. And so earlier this year, I signed up for Beast Games, the largest competition show ever. It started with 1,000 people, largest cash prize ever. And I go, okay, I need to apply. Like I can get on and get a platform to talk about rare diseases with my son. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm still in the game. This past episode, I actually got to talk about Lucas's condition.
I was going to help my son find a cure for his rare disease.
It has been an absolute honor to be Lucas's dad and Jack's dad. How does this translate to you guys as athletes? People look up to you. Even on campus, and then, at the end of the games when kids come up and they want to get pictures with you, you guys have such an awesome platform to be good people. You might have an amazing gift of being an amazing baseball player, or, you could throw the football so well. Doing that to the best of your ability is going to inspire people. You can make someone's year by spending a minute with them. Because I think so many people look up to you as kind of superheroes. And you guys are. Everybody in this room is where you are because you earned it. And I think one way to really share back is just to take a moment and connect with people who look up to you.
It's really cool to be able to say, oh, hey, I know that guy. I know that person on the team. They're helping my rare communities. No matter how small it is, any of your advocacy efforts are noticed and appreciated.
For us in the rare community, it's okay to be me. It's okay to embrace your diagnosis. My son's diagnosis does not define him. You're more than your diagnosis.
Keep pushing yourself. I'm 44. I'm not a spring chicken. 4 weeks from now, I'm gonna ruck across the state of California to continue to raise awareness. So I'm gonna hike 365 miles. I've never done this before. It's like a marathon a day. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. So keep setting steep goals. Put your heart into it. Grab your friends to go with you. I have a dear friend who's going to do this with me. Have so much fun, but keep sharing your gifts and make it happen.
Just got back from the Uplifting Athletes panel. Had to have been 80 student athletes in the room. great kids. Up on stage was myself and 4 other people, a volleyball player from Eastern Illinois who suffers with a rare disease, another person who's overcome with a rare disease, getting a treatment after 17 years. Super inspiring. The day's not over yet. Get to have a little chat with the executive director of Association for Creatine Deficiencies, and then I get to go to the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium. Big night. By the way, we have a researcher who's getting awarded a grant to continue studying creatine deficiencies. Philadelphia, this time of year, it's beautiful.
I'm Heidi Wallace, and I am the Executive Director for the Association for Creatine Deficiencies. And I'm going to be here chatting with Jeff Allen, who is a rare disease dad who's on a mission. Jeff, what would you know if we can find a cure? And look, he's doing better. What does that look like?
Yeah, what would a treatment be for him? It'd be for him to be able to go to his brother's games, be able to sit in the stands and smile and cheer him on, kind of snuggle on the couch at night and watch a movie together. It would be us being able to take him out to dinner and him to try new foods and tell us how he's feeling when he's happy or when he doesn't feel good, when he's sick. To be able to connect on a different level would be a miracle.
How could a friend, a family member, a neighbor, how could they help someone who's received this diagnosis?
Yeah, talk about it with them. You know, I have a couple friends, and I think some are maybe scared to bring it up because they think, I don't want to talk about it. But I have a friend out there who asks all the time, tell me about Lucas, what is he doing? What's going on? What are the milestones? And because I'm so proud of him. And I think being interested and not being shy about it, at least for me, is I am so proud of Lucas. He is my son. And so I think asking questions, being interested, but also spreading the word. We need to fund a cure. So when you think about opening up your heart and whether you tithe or whether you do an annual contribution, is consider ACD. The only way we're going to get there is, it's daunting, but it's tens of millions of dollars. Other organizations have done it before, so why can't we?
I think we can.
Yeah, I know we can.
The Lincoln Financial Field, home of the Eagles. They're in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. But we're here for the Uplifting Athletes Young Investigator Draft. Our doctor, Dr. Charles Kuntz from Purdue, is getting a grant tonight, and I get to announce him. Now let's go explore this place. I think we might be able to see the locker room. It's just my second time at this event. I was here 2 years ago. It was unbelievable. I literally talked about it for like a month and a half. Great people, great org. And we're in the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium. It's awesome. What's that? Hey, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Dartmouth?
Holy Cross.
Okay. One of those real smart schools, Northeast, yeah. One of those ones I couldn't get into. So we're walking through the halls of Lincoln Financial Field, football stadium, flashbacks of Allegiant Stadium, episode 0. Kind of getting goosebumps. This is crazy. So I have a son with creatine transporter deficiency, ultra rare brain disorder. He's got a perfect soul. His body just doesn't have the design to be able to receive creatine to his brain, but we're on a quest to change it, and we've made some awesome strides. Awesome researchers doing great work.
This weekend we are actually joined by 100 student athletes from 35 different colleges and 7 different Division I sports. We have our draft analyst for the evening, Dr. David Fagenbaum.
We have a talented group of young investigators. I'm thrilled to be here to break down the science behind their work. If you ever watch the NFL draft, I'll do my best to be like Mel Kiper or Todd McShay.
Draft is now open, and with that, Team Telomere is officially on the clock.
Team Telomere selects Dr. Helen Reed from the Dana-Farber Cancer Institution, Boston Children's Hospital.
The Association for Creatine Deficiencies is now on the spot. And to present next is a rare disease advocate and, more importantly, a dad who will stop at nothing for his son. Please help me welcome Randy Allen.
Go. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's an absolute honor to be here. I first got introduced to Uplifting Athletes during the 2023 draft, and I was glowing for months when I went home. It is my absolute pleasure and privilege to announce our pick, the pride of West Lafayette, Indiana, Dr. Charles Kuntz.
Dr. Charles Kuntz is working to find treatments for a rare neurological disorder called cerebral creatine deficiency syndrome. Dr. Kuhn's research combines advanced tools and experiments to identify potential medicines that could one day improve the lives of people with CCDX. His work offers hope for finding a cure for this challenging condition.
It's been an amazing day and night in Philadelphia. Uplifting Athletes, Young Investigator Draft. We had a grantee. I met so many amazing young athletes who are doing great work for rare diseases. We'll see you next year. Until then, go Birds.